Brothers, this is Worshipful Master Ted Gambogi along with Brother Ken Davis, and today we're going to spend some time talking about an exciting new improvement we have to the Trestleboard. You know, for years we've mailed out the Trestleboard, spent a lot of money doing it, spent money to bring back all the bad addresses, and in our first breakfast we called all the brothers in an attempt to clean up those addresses, and come April, we're ready for the new Trestleboard that I'm going to ask Ken Davis to describe to you. Ken?
Well, Ted, thanks a lot. I'm excited about this because we're really kind of coming into the 21st century, and that's something that Masonry doesn't do too often. The opportunity to provide a digital or electronic-based Trestleboard gives us lots of options. First and foremost, it allows us to be much more timely with our information that we post in the Trestleboard. As you know from my hounding you about getting me your articles, we basically said that we needed the articles by the stated meeting. We let that slide a week or so, but it still meant that almost half the month went by before where we couldn't publish any news that happened. So this will allow us to go essentially up to the end of the month to get something out to the brothers the first of the next month. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to let you off the hook when it comes to getting your article in.
I'll write it tonight.
But I do think that's probably the most important thing. In addition to that, it allows us to take advantage of some of the technological things that are happening. For example, we, instead of having black and white except for the color cover of the Trestleboard, we can have color photos throughout. And one of the first things I'm going to do is to get color photos of all the officers and replace those black and white photos with that.
That's great.
So, you know, it'll be a lot more opportunity to make it more fun and enjoyable to read. And then in addition to that, we're going to be able to take advantage of some of the other technology like embedding video, like for example this video, the videos that we've been doing here for the last 3 or 4 months. Also, we'll be able to establish links to outside things. For example, one of the things I'm going to do is link to the lodge calendar that's out there on the internet. George has said that that's the be-all end-all when it comes to anything going on in the lodge. And so you will be able to click on a link that will take you directly to that calendar in real time. Same thing with sickness and distress, for example. So everything will be up to date. It won't be a month or so old. In addition to that, we have an opportunity to more widely disseminate the Trestleboard because we're not paying that postage, which is always the biggest cost associated with any kind of direct mail project. So we'll be able to, for example, send it to the Grand Lodge. We'll be able to send it to other lodges throughout Arizona, maybe other lodges throughout the country if that's what we want. All essentially at no additional cost. So I'm excited about this. When you asked me to take over as editor, I kind of thought I'd do it for a couple of months and then hopefully somebody else would step up. But I'm finding I really am enjoying doing this as a project, and it's an opportunity for me to maybe use some of the talents that I have to take the photographs and so on and so forth. So I appreciate the opportunity, and we're looking forward to the Trestleboard growing over a period of time as we take advantage of some of these new things that I've just mentioned.
And you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And you know, brothers, we're all different in this day and age, but when I get a piece of paper like the old paper Trestleboard, I put it in my inbox in my office, and then every day my wife piles up more stuff in my inbox, and then when I try to find that calendar, I can't find the Trestleboard. So having it online will be a big advantage for us. And we've been spending about $7,000 a year for a paper Trestleboard. So we'll be able to save that and spend that in a more prudent manner for other brotherly things. So look forward to April is our date where we release the first electronic Trestleboard. We do have a project of sending postcards out for those of you who are not on email, and we'll accommodate mailing a few of these out to those of you, but we hope you all enjoy the features and the technological features of the electronic Trestleboard.